Hello everybody, I am Mostly Nintendo Guy and welcome back to more Earthbound. Last time we entered the Looming Hall. We defeated the Electro Spectre and we got to see a bit of what Ness himself was thinking written on the walls of this special place here. It's pretty cool. And now, what's down here? Oh. We're so dang small. Welcome to the Lost Underworld. We've heard a lot about this place from hieroglyphs, from people in Scaraba, and we've heard about it from Tenda Village. And we've also heard that there may be dinosaurs here. Oh no.
Holy fucking shit, it's a dinosaur! Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
It's a freaking dinosaur. I'ma go touch it. Nope, it don't like us. It's an enemy. Yeah, there are straight up dinosaurs here. Welcome to the Lost Underworld, the home of dinosaurs. People have said that they've seen some dinosaurs. People in Scaraba, Mr. Spoon back in Forsyth Natural History Museum. I was almost say Dinosaur Museum, but I mean, I guess it technically is a dinosaur museum. Even he was like telling rumors that dinosaurs still exist. Now, being dinosaurs, these guys are pretty tough. The Wetnosaur is not particularly tough. There's probably... Actually, no, this... I was about to say he's probably the least threatening enemy here. No, that's not true. There's actually an enemy that's even less threatening, and we don't even get to see how strong this guy is. The Wetnosaur is definitely one of the lesser threatening enemies here, but... yeah, these are actual dinosaurs. And I love how tiny we are because of how huge this place is. Because you can just see the massive size of the dinosaurs. And fun fact, I believe these dinos, they are immune to being first striked. You cannot get green swirls against them. I mean, they're freaking dinosaurs. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, do you expect to actually, be able to beat this thing? I mean, like, get a first strike? Absolutely not. I want to see if he does a regular attack. Yep. Fighting attack. 230 to Ness with a regular attack. Again, these are giant dinosaurs. This is Jurassic Park. And if those movies have ever taught you anything, is that you don't mess with dinosaurs. And right here we have a geyser. And I'm surprised the event has not happened yet. Give it a second though. Every so often there will be earthquakes that happen that kind of lock you in place. There we go. And when those earthquakes happen, the geysers erupt. Oh, do I have to be standing in the geyser when it erupts? I guess so. I believe the blue guy... There's three of these geysers. There's two blue ones and a red one. I believe the blue ones fully heal you. And I think the red one gets rid of like status effects like poison. And right here, we have another new enemy. This is probably the most dangerous enemy here. The Chomposaur. These guys are actually psychic, believe it or not. They are capable of using various forms of PK fire for some reason. And I think they start off with a power shield, just by default. I think they start off with shield beta, so physical attacks are actually not good to use against them. So I'm going to go ahead and use the neutralizer. And I'm pretty sure they're weak to freeze. Please don't be PSI shield beta. Okay, it's not. Alright, Jeff, use that neutralizer. Alright, that should have got rid of his shield. There we go. Swung its tail very hard. 292 to poo. Even their physical attacks are super strong. Need I repeat? Freaking giant dinosaurs! Of course they're gonna hit you really hard. But we didn't even get to see the psychic attacks. They are capable of using some pretty powerful fire attacks. Nice. Oh, wow. 3 level ups. Goodness. Man. Yeah, do not underestimate the enemies in the Lost Underworld. If you want to avoid the fights here, I don't blame you. And out of all the rare enemy drops, there is one more I know for sure. Actually, there's 2 more that I know for sure. The Chompasaur, I believe, has a 1 out of 128 chance of dropping the Magic Frying Pan, I think it's called. Which I think is like the best weapon for Paula. There's a brain food lunch inside. Ooh, I do want that. Because that's a good thing to have. I did get hit really hard by some stuff. Don't want to get rid of the look. Get rid of the sudden guts pill. I don't use these things often. Alright, you know what? Next boss fight, I'll use one. There's a brain food lunch inside. Yes, give me that. Alright, one thing I don't like about the Lost Underworld, it's like you can't go through the gaps in these trees for some reason. Despite the fact that your sprites could very easily fit through them. I don't know. Maybe the hitbox for these sprites is like bigger than the actual sprites are. I'm gonna fight this guy. Look at this derpy dino right here. Except they're actually like really dangerous. I'm pretty sure they start off with a physical power shield. In fact, I just kind of want to show that off. For some stupid reason. I don't know why I want to show it off. I should be using more powerful versions of Freeze. Yep, there we go. Yep, they start off with Shield Beta just as a default. Which is crazy that this regular enemy just has that. Use Freeze Beta again. Yeah, at this point, don't even bother with the neutralizer. He should die on this turn. Alright, you should be dead. No. They do have a lot of health. The enemies here are pretty tough. Chompasaur is easily the most dangerous enemy here. But they do have that chance of dropping the item. I'm not going to go for it, though. The Sword of Kings is really the only weapon that I actively try to go for because it's the only weapon that Pooh can equip. Whereas everyone else, you can easily buy like just as powerful weapons. In case of danger, evacuate here. The boss. And these little green guys should look familiar. These are Tendas. The very same Tendas that we saw up above us in Tenda Village, except now we are way underground. Oh, I was about to talk to them, but the Tendas down here are not shy. You're strange, but you smell good, so I'll tell you a secret. Did you feel the earthquake a little while ago? You know, we have earthquakes here all the time. After an earthquake, the hot springs will erupt. The blue springs are great for recovering health. The red springs are perfect for healing paralysis or drawing out poison. I like how he says red springs as though there's more than one. There's only one. Bird right there says strange words like hello and click beep beep beep. Yep, we got another one of these weird phone birds. Dad, there's dinosaurs here. Dad, the dinosaurs are real. But what do you mean you don't believe me? What do you mean the dinosaurs went extinct millions of years ago? No, I'm literally looking at them right here. You know that movie, Ice Age, what was it called? Ice Age, it was Ice Age 3, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. I think that's what it was called. It's kind of like that. There's like just like a whole nother world underneath the surface of the earth, and that's where all the dinosaurs went. Or the movie Journey to the Center of the Earth. I think there's a good few movies that just have dinosaurs just living way underneath the Earth's crust for some reason, even though that's not at all how the Earth actually works. A horn of life inside. That could be useful. You know what? Get rid of the lucky coin. I don't need that anymore. That's a guaranteed revival for a party member, same as the cup of life noodles. Definitely need that, because the enemies from here on out are going to be kind of kicking our butts. Yeah, at this point, the game has kind of dropped all of its comical pretense, and now things have gotten very serious. I mean, we've already shut down Gygas's base of operations at Stonehenge. What? Hello, it's your dad. I just talked to you. I know. Even though I just talked to you on the phone, you want to take a break? Find a place to stay in the nearest town. Dad, I am like at the center of the freaking earth right now. I don't think you understand. There is no place near for like, it's so freaking far away. We are insanely deep underground at this point. It is actually pretty crazy. But I love it. I actually love the Lost Underworld as a whole concept. I love the idea that there's just this whole lost world deep underground that we don't know about, and that these creatures long extinct are just living there. I know that's not at all true. That's not at all true or even possible. It's a really cool concept in fiction in general. I mean hell, even the newest, even like some of the Godzilla movies have been doing it with Godzilla versus Kong. And right here, there's another Tenda village here. Hello? You guys smell really good. Who am I? I'm a Tenda. Hey, what are you doing inside our dinosaur cage? I'm going to open the door and you get out of there right now. I'm the boss, so I will let you out. Thank you for the Tenda kraut. And they stole the Tenda kraut. The awful smell surrounding the group is now gone. Yeah, that's why the random Tendas were saying we smell good. Why don't you see the talkative mystery rock? That rock really jabbers away. Even though I listened to the talkative mystery rock story, I don't understand what he's talking about. Yeah, remember how the talking rocks back in Looming Hall were telling us about one specific rock that liked to talk a lot, and how they were saying, make sure you talk to the talkative rock? It's this one. I'm going to talk to him in just a second, though, because I know his dialogue is pretty lengthy. Now, this is pretty funny. We made a cage for dinosaurs and locked them up. That's what my brother tells me, but I don't believe it. He's just spewing out of his cake hole. I love the idea that they think that the world outside of their village here is the dinosaur cage, and that they're outside of the cage. When in reality, it's the opposite way around. What does the sign say? Don't feed the dinosaurs in the cage, the boss. It's a hilarious concept. I love it that they think they're the ones in the cage. I mean, outside of the cage. Thank you for coming all the way into this primitive country. You must be tired. To stay, it'll run you $400. My guy, I'm broke. Please come again, Mr. Traveler. What if I say yes? Money rules even at the end of the world. We cannot accept the guest who has no money. Well, dang. And let's call Mom. Hello, hello, is that you, Ness? I can hardly hear you. It sounds like you're calling from the moon or something. I mean, I'm not that far away, but I mean, if you're doing okay, that's great. Listen, I have to get going. I'm trying to give King a flea bath. Bye. Not quite the moon, but still really freaking far away. There's not an ATM down here, is there? Let's play store. My friend Igo loves this game, so... Hi, may I help you? Am I looking for anything particular? Aw, man, look at this stuff. And there's no ATM down there, is there? There's no ATM with the dinosaurs. Sorry, my PC made a weird noise. Tenda, who liked to talk, came to the Lost Underworld because we couldn't stand the quiet up above. So, we established a separate tribe. Hope we can be friendly again someday. Yeah, it was a lot easier to live up above. Yeah, I get it. You didn't want to hang out with all the shy, introverted Tendas, but you picked, like, the worst place to live. You're a foreigner, aren't you? I am a world-wise Tenda. I was an exchange student who traveled to a country that is known as an economic superpower. My name is Igo Stick. Let me know if I can do anything for you. Shall I loan you some money? Oh, yes! If you want to withdraw, I will charge you a handling fee that is equal to the amount of your withdrawal. Ah, no! I don't think you've ever really gotten into bad trouble. Why would I ever do that? That's horrible. It's the same as that snorkeler scuba diver guy in Deep Darkness who's there for some reason. Now, what I'll do instead is I'll walk around here a little bit more, and I'll just teleport to a town and go get some other things. Get some money. A chubby, obnoxious kid from some foreign country said something heartrending. So I'm healing my wounds in the hot springs. A chubby, obnoxious kid. Pokey has been here. He somehow made it to the Lost Underworld just like us. How in the hell he got down here? Now that still remains a mystery. Last we saw, his helicopter crashed in deep darkness with no engine. Can I walk past this tree? Really? No? I gotta go around this way. A guts capsule inside. Okay. Yeah, use it on Ness. There we go. Let's see. I want to make sure I have at least one empty inventory slot, because there is something good coming up. I remember there's a really good item around here somewhere. You do move pretty slowly through the Lost Underworld. Alright, so you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm actually just going to go... Let's see. Let's just go to a town. Tucson, I guess. Let's go to a town, get some money, and come back and buy some stuff. There we go. Okay. Oh, hotel. There should be an ATM right around here. Yes. Alright, give me money, please. I have over $350,000! Holy crap, man. How much money do I need? Yeah, this seems reasonable. I think that's way more than I actually need, but you know what? I might as well grab the excess and just hold on to it. Because that'd be kind of smart. Actually, since I'm back in Tucson... Let's see. Kidnapping is wrong. I'll be careful not to kidnap anyone. Are you that same guy that we rescued from Stonehenge Base? That'd be kind of funny. I want to actually go back to Berglund Park here. Let's go visit Everdrett's house, shall we? I mean, I've already told what happens to him, but let's just go see if anything's new in his house. Nope. Let's see. I'm gonna talk to this guy here. What? Everdrett is gone? That's crap. Don't believe it. Yes, I'm sorry, my friend. Our dear old friend Everdrett is gone. Hello, hippie. Where'd you come from? I'm gonna beat you up. There we go. Alright. And, I wonder if Apple Kid is back in his house. Oh, Apple Kid, he's probably not. I'm sure he's still working with Dr. Andonuts. Yeah, they ain't here. What about Orange Kid? Orange Kid, you still here? I don't see why you would be gone. Yeah, he's still here. I'm hard at work. Don't worry, my brewing invention will be ready soon. Okay, I'll get back to work. Having more trouble than I expected. I found a problem with one of Einstein's theories. Alright, yeah, you're boring me. Go away. Go away, even though you're in your own house. Alright, let's teleport back to the Lost Underworld. I can probably just use Alpha right here. Really? I hit the edge of his sign. Come on. Oh wow, look at all those guys. Oh wait, what am I thinking? We gotta go see Paula's house. Hello. Thank you for saving Paula. You are my hero. Paula's mom. What are you gonna say? Well, here you are, Ness. I'll make you some potato, even though I'm not a very good cook. Well, that's nice. How nice of you. Nothing to say about our other two friends here who you've never met before? What about Paula's dad? You're both fine. I'm so relieved. Why don't you go get some rest here? Okay. Ness, you'll sleep on the couch in the den. Alright, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Alright. Thank you for the free heal. Alright, let's get out of here now. And let's go back to the Lost Underworld. What's a good spot to teleport at? Probably right here. Alright. And here we go. Okay, we made it back down here with this phone here. Hello, Dinosaurs. How you doing this fine day? Ah, you're stuck in between the trees. Idiot. Okay, I've got that item. Right, that's that. Okay, I was just here. Right. Here we go. All right. All right, let's go to the store, get some new weapons, and then I will talk to the magical talking rock and see what he has to tell us, because they were stressing how important it is to talk to him. Or her. It's a rock. I don't think it has a sex at all. Alright. Let's see. Actually, can I sell you something? Yeah, let's sell you some stuff, buddy. Sell you the big league bat. There we go. Let's see. You've got an inventory slot open. Good. I don't even need to buy anything for Jet. Well, I do need to buy him the shiny coin. Yeah, go ahead and sell the lucky coin. Because the shiny coin's better. And now let's buy. Alright, the ultimate bat for Ness. So yeah, that Hall of Fame bat that I spent so many horns of life to get. That's why I was saying, like, if it's really worth it or not, it's not. Because you can just buy the ultimate bat, like, not even, like, 20 minutes later. 213, look at that. However, actually, no, I spent so much money to get that Hall of Fame bat, so, you know, you lose a ton of money getting it. It's not worth it. Don't get the Hall of Fame bat. Seriously, for the love of God, don't do it. I only did it just to show it off. Wow, 20-point increase in offense. Look at that. It would be hilarious if I ended up getting the magic frying pan from the Chompasaur, because that's even better. Get a shiny coin for Ness. Look at that. Oh yeah, and the talisman coin. Didn't I also just get that from the Tenda up above in Tenda Village? And it's another item that's not at all worth it. Why did I do this? Why did I do that? I mean, I have way more money than I know what to do with, so I guess it's not that big. Holy crap. Oh, that's right, because I just got rid of the lucky coin, right, so that's why it seems so much more drastic. You can also buy more Horns of Life here for the same price as you would buy them in Saturn Valley. I've got plenty of, like, life noodles, secret herbs. I will take another bottle of deluxe water, I suppose. Because that'd be good to have. Yeah. That's it. Thank you. Alright. Rock. You finally came, Ness. Finally, you talked to me. Listen, Ness. I'm going to tell you something very important. You may want to take notes. Ready? You're the chosen one. Your destiny is not only yours, it's the destiny of the whole universe. There will be a time in which all of you in the universe will overlap each other. It's not necessary to understand now. Do you remember Giant Step in Onett? That is one of your sanctuary. It is a spot which gives you power and allows you to realize all your skills. There was a monster that protected it. The monster was influenced by the power of the place. You must have beaten those monsters. You must reach all of the 8 power spots in the world. When the Soundstone records the melodies of all 8 power spots, you can finally see your world. I'll tell you all of the power spots. Giant Step in Onett. Lilliput Steps in Peaceful Rest Valley near Tucson. Milky Well in Grapefruit Falls in Saturn Valley. Rainy Circle found by Jeff in Winters. Magnet Hill at the edge of the city of Forside. Pink Cloud, which Pooh knows. And Looming Hole, where the shining lichen lives in the cave. A new place is now going to be opened up to you. Fire Spring, located southwest of here. Listen to the melodies of all 8 power spots. If you do not fail, you may upset Gygas's plans. Understand, Ness? The time will come. The time when the destiny of you and the whole universe will overlap. It is fast approaching. Well, that was quite a bombshell. Imagine being in Ness's shoes right here. You're just a kid living an otherwise normal kid life. You go to school, play baseball with your friends, and then next thing you know, you're on a journey fighting dinosaurs and trying to save the universe from an evil cosmic alien who threatens the very universe itself, which is... yeah, it's pretty insane. I mean, considering all the weird... oh, there we go, Fire Alpha. Considering all the weird creatures that we've seen on this journey, dinosaurs are surprisingly one of the least weird things that I've ever seen here. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, there has been some crazy freaking stuff here. And that's what I like about Ness, is that he's not... a lot of people like to, pretend that they are Ness, but... a lot of people think that Ness, stands in because he's for, the player because he's a silent protagonist. But he's not. He's actually his own character with his own backstory, his own fate, and everything. That's why whenever I tell people to play, recommend playing Earthbound for people, I really tell them, do not name Ness after yourself. You can name him anything you want, just don't name him you. Because Earthbound does ask for the player name specifically, and it's kind of awkward if you name Ness and the main player as both you, so... you can name whatever you want. I just highly recommend you don't name Ness after yourself, because he's not supposed to be a stand-in for the player. The player is the one controlling the actions of all these characters. Anyway, that's my whole philosophy of it. We get a new enemy here, and this one's really weird. The Ego Orb. This is probably the least threatening enemy in the Lost Underworld, and it's certainly the weirdest. Why, in a place filled with dinosaurs, is this thing here? I have no idea. This thing is just beyond weird. I don't think there's really anything special about it, aside from the fact that it's an Ego Orb, and it looks absolutely freaky weird. Hello, Mr. Chumpasaur. You're gonna die today. I'm gonna hit you with Freeze Omega. I'm gonna use the Neutralizer to get rid of your shield. And I'm gonna hit you with a Freeze Gamma, too. Yeah, get frozen. Ah, dang, I was hoping Jeff would go first, so Ness wouldn't get hurt from that. Oh well. Swung is still very hard. 177 to Jeff, goodness. Alright, there we go. Not a problem, though. And before we continue southwest to where the fire spring is, let's go check out this cave right here. I wonder what lies in wait if I can get past the dang trees. This place is, I don't know, something don't feel right about here. There's a weird metallic-looking tentacle thing sprouting out of the ground. And what the heck is that machine over there? Something's been destroyed over there, but what could it be? Anytime I come to this place and I hear this music, it always just fills me with just a feeling of unease. Like something is just not right here. Like this is a place that that no human was really meant to see. I mean, look, it's just a freaking void. It's just a cliff floating in the void. And God knows what the hell that thing is. And with this weird, kind of celebratory music that sounds corrupted, it's weird. This place has a few names. There's the Cave of the Present, the West Cave, and the Cliff That Time Forgot, which is my favorite name for it, the Cliff That Time Forgot. And another name is like the Netherworld Realm or something like that. Some crazy name. I personally like the Cliff That Time Forgot because that's just what it seems to be. I mean, we're in the Lost Underworld, a place where freaking dinosaurs are still living. And it just has that very unnatural cave there with just a cliff floating in the void. It just seems like a very unnatural place that should not exist. And it just kind of fills me with a weird feeling of dread. A Cloak of Kings. Yes, that is the final thing that Pooh is able to equip. Get rid of the Rust Promoter DX. I never use this thing. Give this to Pooh. It is the final piece of his equipment. There we go. Raises his defense up by 20 points. Good lord, I can't even read numbers. Look at that. Pooh is fully decked out now. Let me read the description for this thing, actually. Pooh's body equipment. It increases his defense. Alright, that's kind of boring. But there we go. Thank goodness I didn't miss anything for Pooh. I'm very glad that I did not miss anything there. I really get the feeling that I've missed something important, though. I'm pretty sure there's like a really good item around here that I have not found. Let's see. In case of danger, evacuate here, the boss. We got another bird phone here in case you want to save. Here, the dinosaurs don't come and attack me, so I can relax. Except now I can't get out. That sucks. You shouldn't have entered the dinosaur cage, my friend. Dad! Please help, dinosaurs are beating me up. But then again, my friends and I are also beating the absolute crap out of these dinosaurs, so... maybe dinosaurs weren't as ferocious as Jurassic Park makes them out to be if these 4 kids are just easily beating them up. Yeah, there's supposed to be another good item here that I have not found yet. And I don't know where it is. Okay, I'm gonna go look around real quick and find that item before I enter this cave, because this cave is where I'm supposed to go. So, I'll be right back, okay? Oh, hey. Is this the thing that I missed? The sea pendant, yes, this is what I missed. Okay, I knew this thing was here. This is the only one of these in the entire game. The sea pendant must be equipped on your body. It protects you from fire, freeze, and flash attacks. It is one of the best pieces of equipment in the entire game. I'm giving it the Ness. It also raises up my defense by 5 points, which is pretty nice. But it's the fact that it makes you resistant to every elemental thing. Freeze, fire, and flash. There is no resistance to thunder. No pendant in the game gives you resistance to thunder at all. In case you were wondering. So now Paula has the rain pendant, Jeff has the flame pendant, and Pooh, he's not able to equip any pendants whatsoever because he's super freaking picky about it. So that means we no longer need the night pendant. I wonder if I can sell it. Probably not. I probably cannot sell it because it's the only one in the entire game, so I doubt it will let me sell it, but I might as well see if I can. Let's see. Oh, you can sell it. Sure. There we go. That's it. Awesome. Alright, I'll go back to the cave in the southwest corner of the map now. Save you the time of me having to slowly trek my way back. Whee! The hot spring energizes you completely. Look at that. Full heal. Awesome. Alright, and without further ado... Oh. Wow. Dang earthquakes. Then again, we are so far underground, it kind of makes sense for there to be this many earthquakes, I think. Something about tectonic plates and movement and all that stuff, I don't know, man. I'm not an earth science expert. I'm a dental student. I'm a clinical science expert. I didn't major in earth science. I did clinical science. Oh crap! That counts as a physical attack. That's right. And he's still not dead. Goodness, these guys have so much health. Okay, he barely had any left there. And I just had the full heal, man. Alright, well, let's go in here. Welcome to the Fire Spring, the final sanctuary location for Ness. Just like the Talking Rock told us. This place is a strange layout. It's kind of all over the place. There's multiple layers, there's multiple cave entrances, and all the enemy field sprites are fire. Alright, we have two new enemies here. We have the Psychic Psycho and the Major Psychic Psycho. Confusing? Yes. I believe both these guys are capable of using, well, various forms of PSI fire, as you could probably expect in the place filled with fire. So naturally I'm going to hit them with freeze, because a lot of enemies tend to be pretty weak to freeze in the dang fire spring, because it's hot here, so they don't do well against cold. Alright, got rid of the Major Psychic Psycho. PSI Fire Alpha. As you can imagine, the Major Psychic Psycho is a lot more powerful than the regular Psychic Psycho. And another rare enemy drop that I do know is that the Major Psychic Psycho has a 1 in 128 chance of dropping a Star Pendant. There's a speed capsule inside. Sure, I'll take that. The Star Pendant is, I believe it is objectively the best pendant in the game. It does everything that the C pendant does, like resist from fire, flash, and freeze. But it builds up your defense even more. However, it's so freaking rare to get that it's not even really worth it, because there's actually another pendant that you can get later in the game that does everything the C pendant does even better. The Star Pendant is objectively the best one, so if you can get it, yeah, do it. Use it, but do not actively go out of your way to do it. Wow, I have so much money on me. I should not have had this much money. Who can use the speed capsule? I guess I could give it to Ness because he's generally the slowest character we have. Either Ness or Jeff. You know what? I'll use on Jeff. Why not? Don't really make too much a difference if it only raises up by 1. Alright. New enemy, the Soul-Consuming Flame. This guy is insanely weak. Look at that. Look how much my regular attacks do to him. 2 hits and he's already dead. They are insanely weak enemies. Now, when I say insanely weak, I'm really just referring to the fact that they barely have any health. Do not go thinking that they don't deal much damage. The Soul-Consuming Flame, if it can get some attacks on you, actually has some really powerful attacks. Like, insanely powerful. I think it can use, like, an equivalent attack to PSI Fire Omega. So it is actually insanely strong if it gets a hit. It just dies insanely fast. So you may not even get to see an attack. And they often attack alone, I've noticed. It's probably a Psychic Psycho duo. Oh no! We have the Evil Elemental. This is another rather shockingly weak enemy here for being in the final area of the game. Okay, not quite final area of the game. There's actually a little bit more after this. But you know what I mean. The biggest things these guys can do is I think they can... Yeah, their attack is pretty weak, but I believe they can also possess you with the little mini-ghosts that we've seen from earlier enemies. That's about it, though. They look kind of funny. It's also kind of weird that I found 2 of them. I usually only see these guys alone. Sometimes with maybe with like a Psychic Psycho, but I usually see them by themselves. The problem with this area is that if you're trying to... Oh, the one at the bottom of the rope got me. Really? 2 of them again? Disrupted your senses, it did not work. Okay. They can do that too. That's good to know. Freeze, sure. Pretty sure they're weak to freeze, I think. Oh no, they actually resist freeze. Okay, so they resist freeze, that's good to know. Are they weak to fire? That'd be kind of funny if they're weak to fire in the fire area. Let's see. Yeah, they're actually weak to fire. Why the hell are they in the fire spring then? That doesn't make any sense. But okay. Nice, level 76 for Jeff. Our characters are getting really dang powerful. Pooh, level 72. Dang, look at all that. Look at that. So dang strong. Alright. I think we've actually seen every enemy that can be encountered in the fire spring already. There's not much here. It's a pretty small location, honestly. There's not a whole lot to the fire spring. It does have multiple layers, though, so it can take you a little bit to actually navigate through if you don't know where you're going. And there are a good number of items scattered around. But the actual size of the area is actually pretty small. There's a bag of Dragonite. Okay. I have not really... No, how did I get a first strike on that? What? And Ness got a level up from that. I'm surprised that gave me the first strike. Oh, really? Oh, here we go. The Major Psychic Psycho and the Soul-Consuming Flame again. Yeah, one of the other things I remember about the the Major Psychic Psycho is that, because they're rarely ever fought alone. They usually fight alongside another enemy, like, all the time. So that decreases the odds that you even get the star pendant from them. It's kind of like the same thing with the Manly Fish's brother back in Deep Darkness. Hungry HP Sucker. Heals up Jeff a little bit. Alright. Soul-Consuming Flame. You're dead. They take so much damage just from your regular attacks. They are insanely weak to PSI Freeze as well, as you can imagine. They're literally like a molten lava enemy. Freeze does insane amounts of damage to them, but don't even waste PP on them because they die so quickly to your regular attacks. It's insane. But again, I've had them use like their big attack on me before, and it does a devastatingly amount of damage. It's insane how much damage they can actually do if they get their attack out. Alright, we got a regular Psychic Psycho here and an Evil Elemental. I guess I'll get rid of the Evil Elemental first. Why not? Doesn't really matter all too much. I do like how the Psychic Psychos, their outfits, they look like there's like flames coming off of them. I do like their design. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, they're wearing like suit and ties, but like there's like magic looking flames coming off of them. I mean, pretty fitting. They specialize in fire attacks. Oh no, I didn't mean to go out there. Dang it, now I gotta fight these two again. It's the same two enemies again. Alright. Alright, beat them with no issues. I do have to heal up Paula, though. Goodness. There we go. Oh boy, look at these guys. You know, I kind of, despite my better judgment, I kind of want to show off. I want to see if the soul-consuming flame will do its attack. Shot out a spray of fire. 283 to Paula and 199 to Pooh. If Ness and Jeff didn't have the Sea Pendant and the Flame Pendants on respectively, you can imagine it would do comparable damage to them. See? I told you, their regular attack actually does a surprising amount of damage for how weak the enemy dies. I mean, it dies super fast. Like I told you, they deal a lot of damage if you let them. Man, he's not really good at disrupting my senses now, is he? No, he's not. Alright. Okay, I think we're getting up close to the end, but I want to find the rest of the items in this place. Yeah, focus on the soul-consuming flame first. Alright. Mr. Elemental, you can die, please. Thank you, Pooh, putting that Sword of Kings to good use. He's like, we grinded for hours to get that sword. Of course I'm going to put it to good use. And he had better. That sword took me forever to get. Might get to see the major Psychic Psycho do something. Shield, PSI Shield Omega. So he is fully protected from any PSI attacks. In fact, they will actually do reflective damage back to us, so just smack him and he's fine. But PSI Shield Omega would protect it would protect him and any allies he had in battle from any PSI attacks and reflect them back to you. It's actually pretty cool that he does that. Okay, there's the boss of this place. So the other entry leads to there. Okay. A moonbeam gun inside. He's got too much stuff already. I guess that's another weapon for Jeff. Good lord. I guess I get rid of the super bomb. I don't need the super bomb. I don't. I have the heavy bazooka, which does literally the same thing. It says it's permanent. Yeah, just... Sure, equip this. Yeah, it's even better than the baddest beam, which we got from a broken thing. Look at that. I mean, cool and all. Alright, let's see if there's anything... really? Alright. Insta-win. Really? Really? You're not giving me the insta-win on this guy. This guy, really? The dude dies in 2 hits. Why would you not give me the insta-win on that? I'm actually really surprised by that. Okay. I mean, fine, I guess. That just seems a little strange. Man, the field sprites here are, like, really glitching out all over the place. Alright. I'm pretty sure there were items further down that I missed. Let's see. Paula, eat the spicy jerky. There we go. Let's... really? Come on. Uh-oh, this might be bad. Ow. Oh my god! That was a one-shot thing to Paula, goodness. But he's gonna die. Not that it really mattered, again. Cool. Alright then. I told you. Again? Really? I was coming off of the rope. Come on. Edge closer. Oh, that's bad. Too bad he's gonna die, like, right now. I'm pretty sure when they edge closer, like other enemies that can do that, they hit even harder when they do their regular attack. So yeah, yet another time where they can do the same amount of damage, but you won't really get to see it. Man, it just loves giving me these guys, doesn't it? And you're dead. Thank you. Alright, what's in this present, please? A cherub's band inside. Equipped on your arm, it increases your defense, helps keep you from being hypnotized, and it also increases your luck. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Might as well give it to Jeff. Alright, let's just make our way to the... Wanted to get this guy before he got a surprise attack me on the ladder. Or rope. I mean, it functions the same as a ladder. Alright, enough with the soul-consuming flames. Let's go. They're not going to consume my soul, okay? In fact, they're actually, like, quite bad at it. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Why'd you hit so hard? Oh my god, I finished the battle right before Pooh's death could be registered, so I'm 1 HP. Holy crap, he hit so freaking hard! What the hell? Oh my god, man. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use the brain food lunch on Pooh here. HP maxed out. Recovered 36 PP. Finally get to show off just how good the brain food lunch is. Oh, come on. Really? I just walked out. Okay, now I'm a little... Holy freaking crap. Oh my god, you guys are actually a lot more dangerous than I remember you being. Yeah, take that in kind, you jerk. Yeah. Oh, wait, that didn't kill him. Oh. Man, their regular attacks are weak as hell, but... As soon as they get a smash attack, oh my god. Holy crap, man. That's insane. That is actually crazy. I did not realize that they could hit for that freaking hard. Oh my god. I am way more cautious of you guys now. Yes, please die. No wonder they're called evil elementals. Holy crap. Alright, now can I just... Oh my god, come on, that's not fair. I'm literally getting off the ladder. Yeah, take that. Take my smash attacks. Deal mortal damage to your face. Your evil, creepy, weird-looking face. I believe the way to go was through here. Then we gotta go around here after I fight these guys. Alright. Yeah, this cave entrance. We didn't take this one before. And that's because it... Oh my... Come on! How many times has this happened in this one cave? Way too many. You can go away. Just piss off. Just melt into thin air like you do. There you go, see? And Pooh got a level up. That's pretty nice. Right before the boss, too, because this boss is actually pretty tough. Unlike the Electric Spectre, I'm actually a little worried. I actually get a little worried about this boss. I do not get worried about you, though. You can die, like, right now. There we go. Another level up. Yeah! Paula level 79. Alright. Let's see. I think we have pretty good stuff here. Yeah, we have plenty of items to help bring people back from the dead, which is nice. And, of course, Nessa's healing Gamma, Pooh is healing Omega, so we can also revive that way. And we'll go ahead and heal up. There we go. Heal up Jeff as well. Okay. Pretty good. Let's do this. You finally got here. This is the 8th Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. Behold, the Carbon Dog. I like this guy. This guy's pretty darn cool. Just gonna open up. You know what? I said I would do it. We're starting with freaking Flash. I don't know if it'll do anything. Let's see. I guess I could raise our offense. This never works, but I might as well try defense down. This never works. I don't know why I'm bothering. And you know what? Just because I feel like it, fire the big bottle rocket at him. And I'm actually going to put up a Shield Omega to help protect us from physical attacks. There we go. Now, these are reflective shields too. Oh, it actually worked! Lowered his defense down by 10. Actually got to see that thing work. Flash Omega! Alright, could not stop crying. Okay. That's not the best for Flash Omega, but whatever. And, of course, being, you know, made of fire, he's very weak to freeze, as you can imagine. And Heavy Bazooka. Pooh, you can also use Freeze Gamma. Trying to be very careful when I do my attacks, though. Something's about to happen. Oh boy! All of a sudden, Carbonov gave off a rainbow of colors. Power Shield deflected the attack. Oh, that was a really bad time for that to happen. He is now transformed into the Diamond Dog. This is the first boss that has multiple phases. And when he turns into the Diamond Dog, he gains a physical power shield. He gains Shield Beta. Just Just like that. It really sucks when that happens, but yeah, so we'll just deal with that. Actually, no, do not use Heavy Bazooka, because I could use the neutralizer on him, but that would get rid of our shields as well. So what I will do instead, I'm gonna use the defense shower to raise our defense, because he actually hits really freaking hard. And I believe he's also capable of diamondizing us. He can bite us and diamondize you, which basically is instant death. Defense shower. Yeah, raise up our defense. That's good. Freeze Omega. There we go. Solidify him. Alright, recovering my HP. Able to move. Alright. And just because I feel like it, let's hit him with Games Omega. Let's do it. Let's go all out on this guy. He gonna die. Slime generator. Because why not? We're gonna destroy this guy. Especially if we can keep solidifying him, he won't be able to move. He has a lot of health, though. Slime generator did not work. 680, goodness. And he's still alive. This guy has a lot of health. I'm just gonna keep hitting him with Freeze Omega. Probably wouldn't be the best idea to hit him with the Heavy Bazooka, because he's got Shield Beta. You know what? Screw it. Starstorm. I don't show this off enough. 358. 284. That didn't do near as much. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little damage from that too. That's fine. It's not too much. Alright, shield disappear. Oh, he did it right again. Really? Right as I got rid of it. Really hilarious. I should save my PP in case I need to do like Life of Omega or something. Just hit him. He should be dead pretty soon, actually. Hit him with another Starstorm. Why not? There we go. We beat him. He didn't even get to do his diamondizing attack. He has an attack where he'll bite down really hard, and it has a really high chance of diamondizing one of your party members. I'm surprised we did not get to see him do it. Well, there we go. Probably one of the coolest bosses in the game. The fact that it has a phase 2. It's pretty cool. All right. And here it is, the final sanctuary location for Ness. Fire Spring. Ness had the feeling that he was being watched by himself as a baby. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the Fire Spring.